Sounds of the soil, eh? And Lupindo, is it Lupindo? Yeah, and where's Ntika?
No.
Where Ntika?
Yeah, Butle is absent.
Butle is absent.
Yeah.
Why?
Onale matata abatla gore abe quarantine.
Yo.
Onale mala atsamayang. So we did not want her to pass it on, you know.
All right.
We thought, yeah, no rest.
Understand. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Did they tell you why we invited you?
Because you want us to sing? I don't know.
No. You'll sing at the end, but this is a political show.
Oh, okay.
So you guys, you talked a lot of politics. I understand that you said that God was the first member of your team. That's quite deep.
Not even was. He still is.
But he was the first. He was the first.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the first.
Yes.
He was the first member of your team.
The first.
Why did you say such a thing?
Because we grew up in families that are quite spiritual. So when you are gathered, when two or more are gathered in God's name, He is present. Amongst them, you know? So, so we took that concept and we knew that every corner in the world, when we know that He is with us, nothing can stand.
That's setting yourself a very high standard, right? The issue is, do you think your music, your participation in the arts has lived up to such a serious, if you like, calling?
Yeah, I certainly, I believe it has. We are still the only group that has traveled outside of the continent to be ambassadors of what South Africa has to offer as a nation that is proud of the musicians that have come out of this continent at large. So to be given the baton by Abu Datu Humasikela, may their souls.
Are you saying the youngsters now are not doing that? I mean,
well, I wouldn't know.
I make a big claim. The only group that is ambassadors. Come on.
Well, others do the same thing, you know. So we are deployed. We are soldiers of the music, and we know that music heals. And by virtue of it healing, we know that, we are definitely living up to the standard of saying God is the first member of this group.
And to add on, we always say music chose us, you know. And with that said, we sing of songs of uplifting people, uniting people, having peace and loving one another. And that's the world we see that people should live, actually, you know. So yeah, man, God is still the first member.
But in terms of now the gospel, the gospel part of it, you know, is it something that is linked to maybe your background in the church space, etc. And how is that translating into your work going forward?
Yeah, so we all go to Wesley Methodist Church.
Okay.
Ubuhle is a gilder.
Wow.
So we grew up in a very, very gospel religion, spiritual. I like to choose spirituality more than anything, you know. And we also went to like gospel choirs. Master P was a choir master at our high school. He used to hit us for coming late. So we have that background. And when you look at our repertoire or our catalog, you find songs like Cabo Sedilaga in the Abo Andinanto Esandle. So those are songs that we do not even sit down and say, gents, now we need to have a... No, it just comes. And it's
because
natural, it's organic.
Like that, you grew up in that context. So it's not something that you have to acquire now.
We don't force it. We don't force it.
And us growing up, I just love the fact that we just Kulele Soweto, you know. And with that spiritual side of it, when it's a Monday till Saturday, you hear your Brenda Fast, your Miriam Makeba, so everything comes together. That's why we sing these songs, you know. When it's gospel, we do the most. When it's other songs, love songs, we do the most. So I think the upbringing and the society just took us out.
What's been the response though to your music in general terms?
Overwhelming. From headlining festivals internationally, to doing the Apollo Theater 3 times, to winning awards in Russia, and coming back to also be acknowledged and be loved so much at home.
Don't forget the Queen.
And then to sing for the Queen, the land is another story. I'm still, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible how people continue to love our music. Yeah. They are calling out for a new album now, and we are in studio working on a brand new offering that will be out before October this year.
Okay, tell me about the origins of the group itself. How did that come about?
Me and Sig are blood brothers.
Yeah. Oh, you're blood brothers?
Yes.
Okay.
Me being the more handsome one. I'm kidding.
We don't know, but yeah. But it started back in high school.
Okay. Back in high school?
Yeah. Ditela Secondary School.
Yeah.
In Soweto, Protea North. And yeah, we were in the same school. Buche was in the same school. And plus minus 23 of us. Yeah, it started like a jam session actually. So, you know, when we grew up, some went to education, some went for sports, but we were stuck with the music. So yeah, from then, this dating back from 2003, yeah, coming up till now.
Yeah, and in terms of how your band is managed, as it's an a cappella group, but so you never have to worry about the band and so on, or is there in the planning in the future? It's something where you can maybe perform with like a big orchestra or big band. What is the plan in terms of the new vision or how you're going to grow this to the next level?
JJ, you're a professional. We came in here thinking we don't want to give anything away. No. But here you are, just milking it out of us.
Still half an hour to go.
But just to give you what we are currently working on, we realize that we have pioneered this sound. You get onto Twitter or any social media space, you find kids in their school uniform beatboxing, doing a cappella. Yeah. And when you are a leader of such a culture influential genre like that, you have to push the barrier. Absolutely. You have to show the people that are coming behind you that these are just glass ceilings, you can break through them. Yeah. So we want to create a space where we bring in our traditional supporters that love a cappella and then show them the growth that we have sort of enjoyed as individuals as well, because we're coming back after a long time. I think it's 3 years, and we've been featured as individuals as well and being part of other projects that have instruments in them. Wow. So we are bringing all those experiences into this project, and it will be mind-blowing.
It's going to blow the mind. I can't wait. You've got to come back when that has happened and launch it here on your view. But let's take a break. After the